Turbo Trading with head trader Robert Knight, MBA.
This is just a discussion on the difference between two chart patterns, a coiling pattern and a wedge pattern. Now, in reality, the outcome is much the same. At the apex of a wedge or the apex of a coil, normally you get the pop or a drop. But let's just look at a couple of the patterns. So I would describe a coiling pattern. It's usually over a longer period of time. And it trades in a narrow, or it makes higher lows and lower highs. And you get this pattern over a longer period of time, here like this one. And it's not well defined, could go either way. You're not sure, but what happens is when it gets to the apex of the coil or the wedge, then it's going to pop or drop. That's exactly the same that happens with a wedge pattern. But a coiling pattern, let me just change the screen here. The difference between the coiling pattern really is more of a sideways moving action. You can see up on the top here, this could almost be described as a coiling pattern for ACAD here. Maybe it's a downtrending channel, might be a better way to describe that. But the first one I showed on the ADN, that's a coiling pattern where stock pops and then trades sideways for a period of time, making higher lows and lower highs. A wedge pattern is much the same result, but where you get a wedge normally is in, let's say you have an uptrending channel here, or it could be downtrending, doesn't matter, either one, but we're long bias traders. So you get this uptrending channel like this, and then what happens is it gets to the top of the channel and then pulls back to the bottom of the channel. And in effect, then, this is your wedge pattern here. And it's defined by the rising channel line and then this declining tops line. And then, but at the result is the same. At the apex of the wedge, do you get is it pop or a drop? And in this case, it popped, and away it went. So those are they're just subtle differences, but normally a wedge pattern is within the confines of a rising or a declining channel, and a coil is over a longer period of time trading sideways. There's no defined direction for the stock. This stock has a direction in this ACAD. This is an uptrending channel, so it has direction. For the ADN, you see here, there's no direction. It's just trading in here sideways. But if you look at this now, we could look at this at the same time. So you get this uptrending channel here like this. And you get a pattern here. You get this wedge like this. So it's in a rising channel. It's hemmed in by the declining tops line, pops. And it wasn't at the apex of the wedge. It was before it pops, pulls back, holds support, and the way it goes. So those are your two differences. Here at the apex of the coiling pattern, it pops. Here at the apex of the wedge, it pops. That's the subtle difference.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Reach new levels of trading proficiency. Become a member at turbotrading.biz.